Stephen Tries and Spencer FC. They will be your commentators today. I'm really
Look at them, they look so cute.
Looking forward to that.
It's going to be incredible. The weather's amazing. The sun is shining.
Almost too warm for us gingers.
Yeah, we keep talking about it, don't we? Steve, how are you feeling about today?
I'm excited. I mean, I'll be honest, there's no Noah Beck this year, which means less pressure on Chris MD and my trouser zipper. He's handsome. But I'm so excited. Loads of new faces. People from all over the world are coming here to play, not to watch. I mean, they're just from London, I think. I mean, you know Mark Goldbridge, his football philosophy is like his views off camera, offensive. But it's great to watch, as in his football philosophy. Cal Freezy, he's the face of the fellas, which makes you wonder what the rest of them look like. Tobe Jizzle, he always brings excitement to matches. This guy can do things with his feet like no other. That's just one of his Tinder reviews. Simon is a born winner. The only thing he's ever lost is my invite to his wedding.
Caleb's got his no two-ways boots today.
Yeah, the owner of a shoe brand with terrible views. It's not Kanye West, it's Calix. Angry Ginge, a ginger who lives in Manchester with a terrible fringe. Get your own gimmick, mate. That's all I'll say.
4-4 bloody 2.
It's classic.
And I love it.
It's, yeah, I mean, a lot of these players, they're staunch, you know. They'll stand in their position and they will not move from it. I am not going anywhere, says Harry. That was actually when he was defending a statue of Churchill, but we won't go into that.
And Simon Minter, he always steps up to the occasion. He's scored some incredible goals, and regardless of who's in goal for those moments, you've still got to have the technique.
I mean, he has got great technique. I feel like he's got a football pitch in his backyard now.
Yeah.
Some of us are in a cost of living crisis, Si.
Can we get that many people watching as well? Last time I checked, we were at 1.3 million. We hadn't even kicked a ball.
That may have gone down since we started talking, Spencer.
Very true.
I can't lie. Max Fosh. Max is a fitness freak, and by that I mean he's banned from the gym changing rooms. Kai, he streamed non-stop for a month, although so did Chris MD's eyes when he got dumped. Oh, here he is, Chris MD. Much like his dating life, he'll be going from box to box today. Oh, Theo Baker. He recently completed an Ironman. The only thing... I just butchered that.
We'll come back to it.
Oh, look at these subs. We've got Duke Dennis. He was in the US Army. Watch out for the lethal shooter that is Vic Star 123, though.
Chunks on the bench, perhaps controversially. We know what he can do.
He's been getting into shape for the match by chasing Maya Jama for the past 3 years. Hang in there.
Here's our officials for today, led by Mark Clattenburg, who is wearing a ref cam.
The linesman on the right thinks he's hard. Olive refusing to shake hands. It's mind games, and I like it.
Theo Baker wearing the armband for the All-Stars.
Fun fact, he was breastfed until he was 8, so well done Theo there.
Not surprising. Got his Sphinx cat waiting for him at home as well, but yeah, big thanks to Crunchyroll for getting behind it. Look,
here comes Chris MD's car bringing the ball. That's a lovely touch. He'll be fuming someone else is driving that.
Now that's nice, we can hear that.
It's like watching, you know, High School Musical. A big basketball game's about to kick off.
We're all in this together. We've got a drone! Jeez, the production value is just beyond the Champions League, is what it is.
I'm glad I'm not the only drone this year.
Okay, he's done it right there, got the ball back off
great start for Theo.
Into the box, Theo Baker puts it in low!
Oh, you greedy boy, as his mother used to say to him. Go on, you've had enough.
Where do we rank JJ in the all-time YouTube goalkeepers? Is he better than a pie face? Is he better than a Cow the Dragon?
I've heard his nickname is Petter Check His Hard Drive, so I don't know where he got that from.
He just made me spit water. Wow. Speed has carried on where he left off last year.
Never mind
challenge.
Never mind Crunchyroll. That was a crunchy tackle. He creates a layer of protection between the blade and skin. Oh, no, sorry, that's razor cream. Embarrassing for me.
Fosh, who is a left-footed bit heavy there for Ethan.
Hey, he's lost a lot of weight.
Going to be a shot on goal. JJ, unorthodox, but does enough.
He flaps at it. Absolutely flaps at it. I mean, it's not the first time JJ's looked reckless with gloves on. I tell you what, Ethan hasn't faced this many naughty corners since the Mia Malkova incident.
Here we go, Philly. He is going to just be the puppet master in this team today. I think really pulling the strings like a tampon thief. That's Danny Aaron's, I think. There's a couple of GoPros.
Yeah, but there's no chance they're going pro. Philly, a Colombian export with a powerful kick. I've heard that before. So we have Angry Ginge on the bench. I'll be an Angry Ginge if I don't get a water. Come on, guys. Theo was recently linked to a team in the Saudi League. Albino, I believe. Look out for that in the future, guys. Harry picks their pocket, hoping for a 10 bag, I think. No luck there.
Ethan Payne, take a bow.
I mean, I would get that shirt back on. It's very hot and you need factor 50, Ethan. Come on. Question marks about XQC. Will XQC have excuses? I don't know. He is a debutant. And with that haircut, we know he's going to want to speak to the manager at some point. Kai Cenat playing like Kai Havertz. And that is so sad to see. You might know a Beck, but I know a Chris MD. And he is fantastic at football. His small feet are mighty. AJ has lost his clean sheet. He always struggled to keep his sheets clean when he lived with Simon. Oh, boys.
Told the guys, do not let him inside. Do not let him inside.
You could hear him saying, do not let him inside, do not let him inside. Like a bouncer when they see me in the queue. That's fine, though. And the angry Ginge clears. Just to be clear, that is his name. I'm not describing him like that. He's great for the team. One thing I've noticed about Manny is he's always got back. Big, juicy back. And here comes Aboflar wearing a hat.
Yeah, is that staying on, that hat, is it?
I've not been this worried about a sub since the Ocean Gate incident. But let's see how he does.
It's 4 defenders back for Sidemen, 4 attackers.
We've got a good line. And I don't just mean Harry. Chris MD intercepts. He's the one breaking things up for a change. That's nice.
Going to throw over to Nada now, see what's happening on the pitch side.
Hopefully not Nada. Max Fosh. More like minimum Fosh with that effort.
Oh, Vic!
He's been doing well. You know, I thought Harry was more of a linesman, but at centre-back, he's impressed. I see Zerka seems to be running his mouth more than his legs, but as he says, it is 37 degrees.
Plays it to Simon, checks his shoulders.
They're still there. I mean, there's a big chance of heat stroke, and that's not the thing your dad does in saunas, guys. Don't be fooled. Willeney is wearing a camera on his chest, but as we all know, it can take time to get used to playing with a strap on.
He's looking to burst past Calfreezy with pace. Ball into the box. It's a corner.
Theo is no stranger to burning cows after doing triathlons. But he didn't quite burn one there. Angry Ginge. He does look angry. Carl Jacobs. The hottest thing from Carolina since the Reaper chili.
First proper match after having his hip operation. And let's just hope it's not a serious one.
This is a real shame because I had some more jokes written. That was a waste of time. Mark Goldbridge, of course, has a show on TalkSport. So it must have been weird during his team talk to have over 10 listeners. I think it makes sense. It's great preparation for him catching Tommy Fury's hands next month, you know? Here comes Air Rack. Did you know that he has the world record for the world's largest pizza? That'll take some topping. I'm not sure if I made that joke earlier. I may have sunstroke, guys.
Here is Chris.
He's got company, which is a rare treat for him. He needs that. Air Rack looks like he still has the couch with him. Speed kills the attack. That's what they always say.
He's hit it, and less said about that, the better.
Danny. He's towed that just like the AA did with his caravan. Unlucky player. Here he comes, Mr. Beast. Of course, he's lost a lot of weight since last year. The kids were calling him Mr. Obeast, but the kids aren't chatting anymore, yeah? I mean, Mr. Beast cured 100 people's blindness. Deji wasn't one of them. He is a fine filly, but Harry is going to be all over the Colombian. Not just tonight. Ready to let the... Oh! Chris tidying up. Although he doesn't have any guests coming over. H is performing.
Wow.
The biggest thing, except for Manny's buttocks. But
how far have we come? H performing at half-time in a YouTube charity game. Mad.
It used to be rappers like KSI doing it. Harry just trying to work his way out of a problem.
Here he goes.
And he doesn't reach for the bottle this time. Well done, Haz.
Look at him go. Almost.
Well read by Will. And I didn't know he could read. I mean, they say speed equals distance over time, but Chunk scores from distance every time.
Lightning fast reactions, which he has been working on in the boxing training, of course, but that was even too much of a task for JJ to stop.
His name is Knowledge Strength Integrity, not Knowledge Speed Integrity. That's very nice. You know, when I said, is there any chance of rain? I didn't mean a song. We're playful up here. That's what people like about us.
We get kicked off here for the second half.
XQC, just Googling how to be a goalkeeper.
What do I do with my hands?
One thing's for sure, he never caught COVID, did he? No chance.
Fantastic donations. We absolutely love it, guys.
Harry's just adjusting the Kinder Egg in his bum.
Charities, 5 of them in
Someone's
total
struggling to get the top off there.
That we're celebrating. Who is that?
Tragic Mike. Come on, get it off.
A penny for the thoughts of these players. Manny, on the changing room bench
I'm
there.
so curious as to who this is.
Give us the reveal.
It's Josh Sarker.
It's the big man
sort of like the mystery singer there.
Get your mum watching, get your dad watching, get your dog watching if they've got a smartphone or computer available.
And get your stepmums and dads watching. Some of us are from broken homes. The guy he's a young sprout, as I like to say. We don't know what he's capable of. Not my words, but the police's.
No
XQC
Sidemen win.
Finally using his hands as he waves to the crowd there.
Right.
XQC, a last-minute replacement for Keller Dragon, as he had an appearance at Pop World tonight. Give him hell, Cal. Give him hell. Reckon Tommy Fury's watching this, quaking in his boots, his big boxing boots.
Potentially, obviously, Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis on the undercard as well.
I'm not sure Tommy Fury knows how to work YouTube, I'll be honest. The search bar is where I struggle. Max Fosh is a debutant. He's really inherited the team spirit and £7 million from his granddad. But
let's go, go, go.
we don't need to mention that. Lovely block from Will, and I'm not talking about his head. It's cheap, I know, but why not? Step aside, Adam 22. There's a new cook in town. His name's Manny.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Perfect, let's get back to Steven Spencer now.
Angry Ginge with the buttock touch there.
I tell you what, sumptuous, sumptuous, sumptuous. And the touch was pretty nice as well.
To Simon, it's like their What's Good podcast. Oh, look at that. 5-star skill moves.
He's got family,
Is
you
it
know.
one?
I'll tell you what, it's the home of the hammers. But Manny drilled that one. The Sidemen have a world-class athlete. He's great with his hands, even better with his elbows. It's KSI. I mean, Billy Wingrove is, of course, football royalty. He once had a trial at Tottenham, aged 11, but was thankfully found not guilty. So that's a relief.
Ready?
This is what I love about YouTube football games. Where else are you going to see Danny Aarons head-to-head with Mr. Beast? Tommy Fury's just booked himself a flight out of the country on the 14th of October because he can't handle that, but can speed.
He only booked to Wales, though. He's not the sharpest.
He reverse sued him.
He, you know what, forget CR7. We see you in the changing room, you clown.
They finish for Max Fosh was straight out of the top drawer of what I imagine is a very elaborate cabinet in his office.
I think most of his family members are in the cabinet.
Speed's tried to do JJ with the eyes. He's done a bit of a no-look. And I just don't think he's put in the hours on the pitch to be able to pull off the no-looks yet.
Well, he had no luck there. That was look, L-U-C-K.
replacing.
Callux has been taking this game very seriously. His training regime involved running multiple sweatshops for no two ways. Nico Omolana's back on the field. He's the internet's biggest menace, although Prince Andrew's search history would say otherwise. Here we go, what can he do? Nico, that is.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing Prince Andrew come on. Just come on. That was the end of the sentence.
What, Vic Star?
Oh, yes, Vic! Yes, Vic!
You monster! He owns a sunglasses company, but that was shades of John Terry there from Vic Star.
Chris MD running things now. Got speed ahead of him.
That's wasteful.
Not his best work.
He's not lost this many possessions since she left. But it's a corner for the YouTube All-Stars. JJ hasn't faced this many shots since Harry's diss track.
6-3.
No wonder it's a scorcher. Manny is bringing the heat to this game.
Chris!
Oh! Over the bar.
JJ.
Something he's not when he's in a drinks, something.
And it's cost his team a goal.
And it crossed the line.
JJ's fuming.
KSI crosses the line.
Not for the first time.
Oh, you dog!
That linesman's almost certainly a KSI fan. What a surreal moment it'll be for him.
KSI's feeling a bit of the fury now. Here we go, laser beam. More like lazy beam as he trundles over to the ball. XQC, gobble it up. Yes!
And that, genuinely, I think is the first time he's caught it.
No, you never know, he could... Oh!
It's bread and butter for JJ.
He should be eating that, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
he shouldn't be, should he? Because he's in training.
Not at all. I'm thinking quinoa and a lean meat. Or
no carbs.
Meat substitute. Vic Star with Con coming up the rear.
Yes!
Vic Star gets red.
You worried in that dispossessed.
Big Randy. Not just my preference in women, but Randolph.
Freezy is just putting in a Rolls Royce of a performance here
Absolutely.
at the back.
He's playing with food poisoning, by the way. That's not the name of a Twitch streamer. He's got bad bowels.
What a ball. Nico over the head kick there would have been what the doctor ordered.
Of course, the doctor's busy with Theo.
Yeah.
We've got a Mexican wave going round. Harry won't like that. Brexit means Brexit.
I'm ass, bro. I'm ass, bro. I'm fucking ass.
Okay, well, let's cut back to Stephen and Spen in the commentary box.
My word. More like cry sonat. Roasted.
You're not wrong.
Danny Aaron's recently retired his dad, so now he has someone to hang out with. That's good for him. Speed. The young lad looks great when he's running, to quote Philip Schofield, but they need to get him going down that flank.
Is it Deja Vic? Can he score? Can he pass? He goes to Harry! Oh! Harry rode to shore with the 7th of the match.
He pictured his mother's face in the top corner, and he nailed it! What a finish! Like you said, the Sidemen, they're known to get 7.
That we have too many players on the pitch right now. We may have moved to a 12-a-side situation, which is
We've
unusual.
I'm sure Jamie's down there saying we've got too many men, too many men. Too many men.
And he should...
I asked Danny if he thinks he'll score today. He said, I have a hunch. I said, I can see that, but what about your chances of scoring? He's got bad posture, the boy. Oh, Randolph. Randolph is releasing a song every week this year. He's gone through more singles than Chris MD. Keep them coming. That was to Randolph, not Chris.
Yes, he's got to have a good rating.
Yeah, and he's just showing off his left thigh, and why not?
Area. Oh, it's a free hit! Oh! And that has to hit the target there.
Tariq, he's a cameraman, but that wasn't a good shot. You know, 90 minutes in, we're still having a laugh.
Yeah.
Ethan has been up all night, changing nappies, but someone has to look after Zerka. Jack is the CEO of coffee brand Top of the Morning, not to be confused with my brand that does T-shirts at funerals. I really should have got the copyright for it.
Good shirts, to be fair.
They're fantastic, yeah. It was going to be called Funeral Tees, but that didn't sit right with me.
Vic, he's through! It's going to go a little bit past him, he's going to have to keep it on!
Oh, offside.
Who put that flag up? Read the room!
JJ is...
Oh my God. How has he made that work? He hasn't.
Oh, speed.
JJ's trying to give him a chance here.
You know what, a little less speed, a little more control. That's what we need. Is there a streamer called Control?
He has been running all day. He might be the fastest person on the pitch.
Absolutely, he is rapid.
Speed by name, speed by nature.
If only his brain went as quick as his feet, he would be top goal scorer. JJ hasn't been that convincing. He hasn't struggled this much on a pitch since he sang on the One Show.
Oh wow, and that's the game. That's the game if it goes in. And it has done, I think. Has it? No, it's not been flagged. It's not been flagged.
It doesn't cross the line, just like all my jokes today. It's perfectly on the line, yeah? Afterwards, I've just scored.
Another example of a Saudi Arabia taking over football.
This is it. Very nice. Absolutely. But, you know, Josh isn't the most athletic. In fact, he struggled to get down on one knee for 10 years. Hurry up and propose.
Ooh. Left-footed effort.
And he catches. He's now up to a 1.2 XQC. Good on you, fella.
Vic, but everyone's a winner here, aren't they, Stephen?
So true. I mean, there's been a little delay because some Just Stop Oil campaigners were on the pitch, clearly protesting the amount of grease in Calfreezy's hair.
Angry Ginge played no small part. He was a rock at the back.
Happy Ginge now. He's got his medal.
Randolph.
Mark Klassenberg with a really cool handshake. He's got that down to a T.
He's a cool dude. Manny, hat-trick hero.
Iraq blanks Klassenberg. A big history going on there.
Yeah, there's the Clattenburg cam.
Oh, that's nice. I hope they don't switch that off. You know, I want to see him go home tonight.